And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
There are a few showers of thunderstorms moving across eastern Arkansas, moving into northern sections of Mississippi, but looking like it's going to bypass the Arkansas altogether. We will continue with the cloud cover as the cold front moves on through. Winds will start shifting out of the north as well, starting in parts of South Arkansas, where we'll see temperatures kind of trend a tad cooler. However, some spots still lying south of that front will still trend a tad warmer for this afternoon. Here is a look at Doppler radar, and you can see some of that rainfall mainly to the northeast in the Mississippi Delta and further north into parts of Alabama and Tennessee along that frontal boundary. Not seeing a whole lot popping up for the Arkansas, and can't rule out maybe a stray shower that could pop up in South Arkansas, but if anything does, really going to be just in the form of drizzle. Here's a live look at downtown El Dorado, where conditions will be on the hazier side. We still have high dew points. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s, 67 degrees at El Dorado Airport, dew point 66, and winds are currently calm just out of the south. Here's a look at the current visibility, and notice a lot of places kind of falling off a little bit and even falling near zero further south across central Louisiana. We got a lot of moisture-rich air still in place across our area, and with the winds calm, the cold front kind of moving on through. Some haze and fog will be likely, so kind of take it easy on the roads this morning. Temperatures are mostly lower 70s, still sitting at 67 though in El Dorado, 70 still from Camden to Monticello. Looking at dew points, you can kind of see still a lot of upper 60s and lower 70s, but dry air is being pushed in out of the north. That's on the backside of that cold front, and that will potentially get here, but it's going to be kind of lagging out because the frontal boundary won't push too far south before it stalls out. Winds are still relatively calm. Might see some breezier conditions right around lunchtime, but won't be as windy as it was earlier in the week. There is the cold front currently stretched across South Arkansas, pushing into the Arkansas. The nearest rain still occurring further to the north near the actual low pressure center, where the greatest instability and forcing for more rain and thunderstorms are still occurring, but we're kind of lacking some of that for the Arkansas. High pressure settling in across the Great Plains, but this frontal boundary still expected to lag out, and we're still going to see a series of impulses in the atmosphere, which will continue this unsettled pattern through the weekend. For a bus stop forecast, we will be cloudy, maybe some patchy fog, and a couple of light drizzles in South Arkansas for this afternoon. We'll see a mixture kind of the sun and clouds, but more likely to see more clouds than sun as we continue with these high dew points. Forecasted highs, you can kind of notice where the line's getting drawn there, because as the cold front kind of stalls out, the winds will be out of the north, trending cooler north in Arkansas, but trending a lot warmer further south of I-20 across central Louisiana, where forecast highs will be in the mid 80s, but looking at upper 60s for the highs further north you go. Future tracker shows that the frontal boundary, it's going to kind of lag out just down to our south. It's going to kind of keep an unsettled pattern, and we still have another disturbance that's going to be popping up across southwest Texas, allowing for more rain and thunderstorms to start popping up across the Arkansas as we go really just past midnight tonight. And then as we go into early Sunday, we will kind of continue with more widespread shower thunderstorms, which honestly could keep a lot of low-lying spots and some of our local waterways still on that flooded level, and that will last through at least through the early part of next week. So as we go past midnight, we will start to see more rain and thunderstorms pop up, mainly north and along the I-20 corridor. Winds will be mostly out of the north, and then once we go into late Saturday, going to early Sunday, we'll kind of have that final wave of thunderstorms that will kind of move on through, be more widespread, and could see an additional 1 to 3 inches of rainfall in some spots. So like I mentioned, some low-lying spots and local waterways could still remain flooded at least in the early part of next week. Betting highs 79 degrees for this afternoon. Tonight temperatures will fall to the mid 50s. We'll be drier by next Monday and Tuesday, and temperatures will rebound back to the 70s and mid 80s by next Wednesday and Thursday.